Don't see.
You know he has something up his sleeve.
I know that.
Taylor, you have to sit up front. No?
Why?
You're the birthday girl. No, he won't sit birthday.
What is up this?
I'm sorry, the birthday girl has to sit up in front.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's either that or I'll turn around and I'll go over there and sit
Here you go. This trick.
What trick are you talking about?
Very Larry.
Jake and Josie have seen the show before. And Jake and Josie know. There's no tricks.
No.
Nope. Right? Jake? Right, Jake? Right, Josie? Who else has seen the show before? Good.
No, you haven't,
He
Dylan.
looks pretty familiar. I see 1,000 kids a week. What's your name?
Dylan.
Dylan? How old are you? Yeah. Josie, how old are you?
4 3/4.
4 3/4. Taylor?
But he hasn't. 7.
7. When? Is today your birthday?
No, today's just a party.
Oh, today's just the party. When is your birthday?
It was on the 4th.
It's on the 4th. Okay. Jake, how old are you now?
7 3/4.
7 3/4. And you're only 4 3/4. Okay. So you have the birthday on the same day?
No. We like. Mine's September 20th too.
Oh, that's pretty close.
And someday we have parties together.
Because they are so close. Who are you? Say it again.
Maria.
Maria. How old are you, Maria?
9.
9. 9 1/2? Not 3/4? Just 9. Okay. And who are you? Caitlin. How old are you, Caitlin? 7.
8.
What?
JC.
JC. How old are you, JC? 7. You 9? 12.
9.
Where's your shoes? Let me see your shirt.
What's in the bed?
Why are you standing? There's no place to sit.
I know, but I want to sit right here.
You want to stand right there? Okay, that's fine. You know something? JC, right? Caitlin, right?
Yeah.
Maria. Jake.
Dylan.
Dylan. Taylor. Josie. Who are you?
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
I wonder where you
She's right over here. Alyssa, how old are you?
went.
7. Same age as Kate. That's Sean. He's 15. No, he just turned, how old, Sean? 9. So he's 9. Not 3/4 or anything. Who are you? Hi, Jesse. Are you this many? Or this many? Or this many?
Abby.
Or this many? Or this many? Who is this many?
10. 10.
I need to go more.
100.
I'm getting there. Who are you? Chris. Is Jesse your brother? How old are you? 7. Uh-huh. Taylor. Where's your birthday hat? Don't you want to put it on? You don't have to. That's fine. Hey, girls. Mo, my name is Doug Stuff.
How old are you?
I'm getting it. Ready? And a hat.
How much is that?
I ain't telling. Boys and girls, Taylor, happy birthday. I'm here with some boxes and some baskets to show you because I heard Taylor's favorite thing are boxes and baskets. Is that correct, Taylor? You don't like boxes and baskets?
There's animals inside the
Well, yeah, there happens to be some animals inside, too. But I thought you liked boxes and baskets.
I like
Dylan, you like them? Are you going to grow up to be a box and basketologist? Want to be that? That's impressive. Caitlin, how about you? No. Maria?
Nope.
JC?
Nope.
Alyssa? Jesse? And Chris? Can't forget Chris.
What about
That's
me?
my son's name.
You didn't-
Josie. No. Here we go. Ready? I'll tell you, there's more here than just the boxes and baskets. You're right. There are things inside. And Jake does know, and Josie does know, because Jake and Josie have seen this program before. But hold on a second. I can't show them to you. Sorry, JC. I'm not going to show you any examples.
Why?
Because I'm looking around and I've just decided I'm not going to show them to you. Not unless you listen carefully to the rule and you promise you follow the rule. Okay? You ready?
Yeah.
What rule? I'm glad you asked. The rule of how to look at living things. Because you're going to meet many different kinds of living things today. Wild animals. Now, I know there are people who walk around. In the summer, I take children on safaris, nature safaris. We go places like Mayaka River for canoeing, with the Gucci Forest, all different places. And when we go there, there are always some children, when they see animals like a spider or a frog or a turtle or a snake, you know what they do? They wrinkle up their face and they go like this. Ew. That is against the rule. You're not allowed to go, ew. You're not allowed to go, ew. You're not allowed to say, yuck, gross, or disgusting. If you need to say anything, I would like you to say, because these guys are very beautiful, I want you to say, ooh, or, understand? That's the only way you get to see these animals. What are you not going to say? What? Christopher, what are you not going to say? Right. What are you going to say? Here we go. Now, not always does the birthday person, like Taylor, want to be the first volunteer. But if you do not want to be, then you can choose the person you would like to be the first volunteer. But hold on, you don't even know what you're volunteering for. My first friend's name is Matilda. Good job. You followed the rule. What kind of animal is Matilda? She's a spider. And the kind of spider is called a tarantula. Are you ready? My first volunteer. Miss Taylor, come on up. Come here, though. You can choose someone. See, that's the deal. Come here. You don't have to do anything with the spider. But I want you to look at your friends and choose someone who would like to hold the spider.
I'm gonna pick Alyssa.
All right, Alyssa. Hey, Alyssa. I'll tell you what. Can you jump on this table and have a seat right here? Okay, here we go, Alyssa. I'm going to put my friend Matilda the spider's legs on your hand. Get your hand out. How many legs do spiders have? 8. They have 8 legs. Here we go. Dylan, how many spiders? How many legs, I mean? 8. No, that's how old you are. How many legs do spiders have? 8. 8. Very good. Christopher? How many legs? 8. Put your hand out. Now, when I put her 8 legs on your hand, Alyssa, please don't drop her. Okay? Promise? All right. Because if you do drop her, you look back here, you see that big, JC? You see that big fat part back here?
Yeah.
That big fat part has a name. We call that the abdomen. Can everyone say abdomen? Abdomen. Good. Now, if I put her on your hand and she falls to the ground, her abdomen will break open and she will bleed. Alyssa, do you have blood? What color is your blood? We all have red blood. Spiders have blood too. Jake, tell us what color. Green blood. All right. Here we go. What color blood?
Green.
How many legs?
8.
What do we call the abdomen?
Abdomen.
The abdomen. Right. What is it called? You say abdomen?
No.
I heard her say abdomen. Who is she?
She's my sister.
Dylan, what's your sister's name?
Abby.
Abby. Say abdomen. Don't say abdomen. Good job. Here we go. Ready? Oh, you remember that abdomen? Watch. Right here. See that abdomen? Abby, look. Now it's windy, so it's going to be hard to see. What I'm pulling out of the abdomen is called spider silk. And spiders use that silk to make the webs. And they make webs to catch food. And guess what, Alyssa, their favorite food is?
Flat insects.
Watch my face. Bugs. No, not bugs. Bugs. Alyssa, bugs. Say bugs. All right, everyone say bugs. Taylor, say bugs. Abby, say bugs. She says stuff when I don't want her to say. Here we go. Ready? How many legs?
8.
What color blood?
Green.
What do spiders eat?
Bug.
Bug. And what's the name of that big fat part?
Abdomen.
I just hope she doesn't blow off your hand. Oh, look.
She likes you.
She likes you. Good job, Lisa. That was fun. I just patted your back and your shirt is soaking wet. I bet you guys had water balloons.
Yeah.
Ready? If you would like to, just put your hand out like this. You don't need to. Watch Jake. Jake, put your hand out. And I'm just going to touch you with this spider. No big deal. Maria?
You want to touch the spider?
Yeah.
Put your hand out, honey. We'll just touch it real quick.
If Mom does it, what do you do?
Yeah, do it. You're just going to touch it.
See, that's it.
I'm not gonna get it.
All right, Chris. There we go.
There you go. Put your hand out.
You don't need to. Jake again.
Not me.
Here we go. Ready? You don't have to. You don't have to.
That's it.
Come on, Joe. No?
Abby, you want to touch?
Come on, Ab.
John's already.
You'd like to see something else?
Yeah.
Well, that means I'd have to put away my friend Matilda the spider. You know, Matilda does have a first name. Guess what it is?
What?
Matilda.
Yay.
But she has a last name. She doesn't have a family name. My name is Doug Skull. Doug is my first name. Skull is my family name. Jake, what is your first name? What is your family name? What is your last name? Caitlin, why are you moving?
I don't want to see you.
All right, Caitlin, what's your first name?
Caitlin.
What's your family name?
Igby.
Josie, what's your first name?
Josie.
What's your family name?
Blanc.
Taylor, what's your first name?
Taylor.
What's your family name?
Cowan.
Matilda.
Abby.
What was her first name?
Matilda.
Well, her family name is not LeBlanc. It's not Skull. It's Arachnid.
I know
You should have said it. Everyone say Arachnid. And now say goodbye to Miss Arachnid. Are you ready, guys? I'm going to introduce you to more members of that same family, the Arachnid family. Get ready.
Oh, I can.
Hold on. First, get your finger up in the air. Caitlin, you're going so far away. It's too bad. Get your finger up, though, Caitlin, like this. And now everyone touch your eyelashes. Your eyelashes are little tiny hair on your eyelids. Touch them. Now, I used to be a teacher in a classroom, a science teacher, and in my classroom I had many scientific tools, including something called a microscope. JC, what does a microscope do? You look through it, and what does it do? Does it make tiny things look bigger?
Yeah.
It does, right? Well, if I took an eyelash from any of you, from me, from you, from you, from you, from you, Caitlin, and I put the eyelash under the microscope, it would make your eyelash look big. That's what microscopes do. It would make that tiny little piece of hair look like a tree. But guess what? Living on your eyelashes right now as we speak are these very small, tiny. They're so tiny that you need a microscope to see them. 8-legged animals, and they're arachnids, just like spiders, but they're not a spider. They're called eyelash mites. Now get your finger. You can't see them unless you use a mite. Hey, Alyssa, don't ever let me catch you being cruel to your mites again. I want you to get your finger up and gently pet your mites. Be gentle. Good, Abby. Abby's doing this. Do that too, Abby. Pet your eyelash mites. And now you know what I've heard, that these arachnids, the eyelash mites, like rides. Blink your eyes and give them a ride. All right. Always remember, you have living things right there. How would you like to meet another arachnid?
Me.
Okay, it's not a spider. And it's not an eyelash mite, because you couldn't see him without a microscope. It's a giant. It's a giant who has come a long way to see and visit with you. It's a giant from a place that you would find giraffes, cheetahs, lions, rhinos, hippos. I'm not talking about Busch Gardens, Jake. Where are we talking about?
In the jungle.
Where?
Abby.
Australia jungles?
Yeah.
No. Florida jungles?
No.
New Jersey jungles?
Yeah.
No. Oh, no. How about Africa?
Yeah.
That's where you find lions and cheetahs and hippos and rhinos. And you also find giant scorpions.
I know it.
Just like those spiders, just like the mites, scorpions are arachnids. This is Miss Sylvia Arachnid. Taylor, did you want to come up and help? Jake, get up here, buddy. Have a seat. Are you ready? Now, some people, Maria.
I'm not touching that.
Some people are afraid of scorpions, right, Caitlin? Right, Maria?
It's okay.
That's too bad because you don't need to be afraid. Listen, Alyssa, you don't need to be afraid of any animal, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. This scorpion, like every scorpion on Earth, has a very sharp stinger. You can see it clearly, can't you, Jake, being so close? Okay? And like every scorpion on Earth, this scorpion, Sylvia, will sting if she's scared. Can you think of another animal that stings when they're scared? A bee, right? And if you see a bee, should you go over to that bee and pick them up?
No.
What's going to happen? You're going to get stung. If you get stung by that bee because you picked it up, does that mean it's a bad animal?
No.
Why did it sting you?
Because it was scared.
Because it was scared. Same thing with the scorpions. You know, if by chance, by accident, she did get scared and she stung Jake or she stung me, it would feel like a bee sting. She's not dangerous. Bee stings really aren't dangerous unless you're allergic to them. She has venom, the stuff that some animals have, like spiders and scorpions and certain snakes. And if she gets her venom in us, it just hurts a little bit like a bee sting. Is she from Florida? Hi, Abby. Is she from Florida?
No.
Where's she from? Africa. But here in Florida, we do have scorpions. We have native scorpions that live here. They're very, very small, and they're brown. If you ever get stung by one of them, don't worry. It feels like a fire ant sting. They're not dangerous at all. Now, fire ant stings don't feel good, but you don't die from them. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Shoulders back. Chest out. Stomach in. Don't lean too far back. Don't lean on that. Sit up straight. Chest out. Stomach in. You ready? Can you see the hair on the scorpion?
Yeah.
Can you see it from there too?
Yeah.
Scorpions are covered by hair. They have a shell, just like a crab, but their shell is covered by hair. And there's a good reason for that. Everyone go like this. And now feel this. Can you feel something shaking and vibrating in there? That's your voice box. When you make a sound, it's because your voice box is vibrating and moving. Well, can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
You can hear me because my sounds, my vibrations are traveling through the air going into your ears, and you can hear. Sylvia doesn't have ears, but she's able to hear too by her hair. Her hair feel those vibrations, those sounds. So scorpions have hearing, and they have hearing hair to give them hearing. Say hearing hair fast 3 times.
Hearing hair, hearing hair.
No, that's okay. Taylor, you say hearing hair fast 3 times. Oh, wait. Do we have hearing hair?
No.
Jake, do we have hearing hair?
No.
Yes, we do. Inside our ears, we have thousands of these little tiny hair called cilia. What are they called?
Cilia.
Now, I don't know why you'd find cilia in an ear.
Oh.
Never mind. Anyhow. But those little tiny hair called cilia, they give us our hearing too. So people have hearing hair. Ready? Oh, good job. Where did Christopher go? Chris, I was going to use you as my next helper. Do you want to come up?
I want to come up.
Come on, Chris. No, Maria doesn't want to come. Dylan, get right up here.
I wanted something else.
Oh, you'll have to wait. Josie, you want to help?
Abby does.
You want to help? Come here.
No, he wants to touch his head.
Oh, you're her lawyer? No, you're
He likes more.
Taylor? Phyllis. Come on up.
He likes
You better. Gemma? She's not good. I know when someone's not good. Ready? Put your straight up. Put your shoulders back. Stomach out. Ready? Boom. Now. Let me tell you a little story now. You can breathe. Breathe. Let me tell you a story about Sylvia, the scorpion. She had babies last year. She had 20. Are you okay? She had 20 little babies last year. When those babies were born, they crawled right up on her back, and she carried her babies around with her. She was a very good mom. Breathe. One night, though, I was watching her walk around with her. How many babies? 20. One of the babies fell off her back. You know what she did? She ate the baby. Well, that's what I said. Sylvia, why are you eating your baby? You're such a good mom. And you know what, Abby, listen. You know what I thought of? She is a wild animal. She's part of nature. Have you ever heard of that word, nature? Yeah? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. She can't. Yeah. In nature, wild animals have rules that people don't always follow. A real important rule in nature is if a baby is born who's sick or the baby's born who's weak, then that baby should not live. The baby that fell off her back was sick. That's why she was eaten. Yeah? Oh, okay, Dylan, what?
They chomp like this. Just like that.
They chomp like that? Yeah, that's part of the way they eat. But who remembers now? Why did she eat her baby? Because it was sick. Have you ever seen a baby bird on the ground?
Yeah.
Maybe a baby squirrel?
Yeah.
Chances are that animal did not slip out of the nest. Chances are that animal was kicked out of the nest by the mom because it was probably sick. Right? Boom. Okay, listen. Here we go. You don't know what animal is there.
Show us all the characters from the animal stews.
I don't have those.
Do you have the big yellow snake?
No. No, not at all.
Let's see what you got.
Excuse me for a second here.
I
Put that there so it doesn't blow away. Let me ask you a question. Who knows the name of an animal? I haven't said it yet. I'm finished. I'm finished. Put your hands down. Hands down. Who knows the name of an animal that has more legs than any other animal on earth? Maria, what do you think? Alyssa?
Spiders?
Spider, good guess. How many legs do spiders have? 8. JC, what do you think?
Scorpions.
Ants? That's a real good guess. You know, ants have 6 legs. They're an insect. Jake? Millipede? Moldipede. That's an old millipede. Oh, millipede.
I mean, a scorpion.
And you think scorpion. What do you think, Taylor?
I don't know. Abby.
Abby, what do you think?
Abby.
Abby. How many legs you have, Abby?
Yes.
Count your legs, everyone. Abby, count. Ready? 1, 2. How many eyes do you have, Abby?
2.
Touch your eyes. Good. Touch your ears. Touch your nose. You guys are a pretty good team. Anyhow, here we go. The animal, Josie, do you know the animal that has more legs than any others?
I
Caitlin, what do you think back there?
know.
Now that didn't just go through your ear out your mouth. Your mom didn't tell you that, did she? No? Well, I'll tell you what, a centipede is an excellent guess. Have a seat on your bottom, Jake. But the person who came up with the correct answer, and they were all good guesses. Jake, stand up. Jake, tell us what you said.
Millipede.
A millipede. You ready to meet it?
Yeah.
Okay, have a seat. Her name, and you need to sing her name, so listen carefully. Her name is Millie the millipede with 400 legs. What's her name?
Abby. The millipede with 400 legs.
Say it again.
The millipede with 400 legs.
Oh no.
400 legs.
We have a big problem. What do you think?
There, you got millipede?
No, I remembered to put her. She's in here. Good guess. What do you think, Taylor?
I don't know.
What do you think, Dylan?
I don't know what he gone to.
What do you think, Jake? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What is the problem with the millipede? She lost a leg. And that's not that serious for her because she can still walk. She still has many legs. But for us, it's a problem. That's right, because we have to change her new name. Is going to be what? Millie the millipede with 399 legs. Come up here, Miss Taylor. Have a seat.
Taylor, go.
Come on, Taylor. JC, all right, somebody new. You ready? He looks like Steve McQueen. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
You sure? What's the rule? What should you say? Wait a minute, I have to take off a little Millie Poo here.
Cool, huh? Okay.
I just know my Millie the millipede, and I can tell.
Look
she
at
lost her
that.
legs. Look at all those legs. Now, this animal looks like a caterpillar, but it's not. It's a millipede. This animal looks like a worm, Christopher, but it's not. It's a what? Millipede. This animal looks like a centipede, but it's not. It's a what? Spit your arm out. Are you ready? Now, JC, I'm going to put Millie the millipede with 399 legs on your arm. You can wear her like a bracelet. Okay? Now, don't worry, she might tickle, but she's not going to bite. Millipedes don't bite. Caitlin, what was the animal you told me? Ask your mom again. A centipede. Centipedes look a little bit like a millipede, but they can bite. If you see an animal that's living on the ground and has a lot of legs and it moves real slow, it's a millipede. If it moves quickly, it's a centipede. Millipedes you can pick up, but don't pick a centipede up. They're a hunter and they can give you a nice little bite, but not a millipede. Millipedes don't bite and they move slowly. Ready? Oh, they eat dead plants. What do they eat? How many of you, Chris, why don't you guys scoot over here? so you're closer and I don't have to scream. How many of you eat dead plants? Do you eat do you ever eat dead plants, Josie? Taylor, do you eat dead plants?
Yeah, you
Do you eat dead plants?
Yeah.
Do you eat dead plants?
No, you don't.
Do you eat dead plants?
No.
That's very strange because guess what? If you eat bread, cereal, if you eat salads or fruit, you're eating dead plants too. We all do. Here we go, JC. So she's going to move slow. Don't worry. And she's not going to bite. But you might feel something wet. And if you feel something wet on your arm, look at my face, JC. It's called good luck stuff. Say good luck stuff. Now in science, we call that wet good luck stuff something with a big scientific name. You want to hear it? It's called millipede. and JC, millipede is much better than millipede.
He gets it.
Who is that? Grandma? You just might be my next volunteer. Again. Look at that. Doesn't it tickle? All right. Good job, JC. Stay right on your bottoms and put your arm out if you want to wear a millipede bracelet.
Put your arm out, Dylan.
What?
Dylan, put your arm out.
Girls, hey, you three guys. You don't need to get up and down if you don't want to do it. You don't have to. Stay close. Right? Come on. Oh, Dylan! Smile. Boys and girls, Taylor is doing it. All right. Good job, Taylor. Abby. It's not after that one.
Hi, Daddy, huh?
Look at Daddy. Daddy did it.
How about Mommy? Abby, look at Mom.
Look at Mommy.
Oh.
Oh. All right, Abby, it's your turn. No. Okay.
Okay.
You guys want to try it? Oh, Jake, you haven't done it. Come here.
Show us something else again.
You will, honey. You just gotta wait.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Say goodbye to Miss Millie, the millipede. With how many legs? If anyone ever asks you what animal has more legs than any other animal, millipede.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Now is the time for an adult. Taylor?
Right here.
Taylor, stand up and escort, bring up your mom right here. Hey, Dylan, what do you want to ask? There you go. What do you want to ask?
My favorite animal is a tiger and he's nice.
Okay. Good, Dylan.
But he bites people. When people are called, he bites.
Okay. Thank you. What's your question?
Lions and cheese.
Ready, Dylan?
There you go.
Hey, Abby. Hi. Nothing bites. Yeah, but you ran to death. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Jennifer.
Yes.
Did you hear the rule? You're not supposed to say what?
Before you leave.
What should you say when you see any kind of animal? Here we go. Boys and girls, there's this country called China.
Ooh, I love China.
Now listen to this. The animal you're going to meet has a name in China, and it's called Chang Lang. Say Chang Lang. There's another country called Japan. In Japan, these animals are called Abdullamushi. Say Abdullamushi. Here's a country called Portugal. In Portugal, these animals are called Bicho de Canta. There's a country called Italy. In Italy, they're called Blatte. There's a country called Germany. In southern Germany, they're called Kuchenchabe. In northern Germany, they are called kakalak. Sometimes that's the one that gives you that. There's a country called Mexico. And Mexico, they call these animals cucaracha. Who knows what it is? What? What do we call it here? A cock? Roach. Have a seat on your bottoms. Are you ready, Miss Jennifer? Boys and girls, there's also television, TV. How many of you watch TV? All right. How many of you have watched TV and seen a show called Fear Factor? You probably put your hands down. How many of you have ever seen that show, Fear Factor, and seen it one time when they made people eat Madagascar kissing? My next friend's name is Rudy the Giant Madagascar hissing roach. It's a roach.
It's a swallow it.
Now, Josie, he looks very different than the roaches that live here in Florida. He is much, much smarter than any of those roaches that walk over your pizza at night. I have taught him tricks. He's a real smart roach. Are you ready? Wow. Everyone take a bow. Watch, Rudy. Take a bow, please. Wasn't that good? Don't you applaud? Now, I would clap my hands too, but I would crush Rudy, and I don't want to do that. If I did clap my hands and I crushed him, do you think the sound he would make would be a squish or crunch? That's because you've stood on roaches before, haven't you? Stepped on them? And when you step on a roach, they always crunch or pop. Does anyone know why roaches crunch and don't squish?
And they pop.
What? Yeah?
They have a little shell.
They have a shell around their body. Good. What other animal did you meet at a shell? Sylvia the scorpion.
A scorpion.
Here we go, Miss Jennifer. The second trick. I turn Rudy over on his back. When he's on his back, I can see his legs. He has 6 legs. He's an insect. I'm going to place him on his back in the middle of your hand. He's going to turn himself over all by himself. He's going to walk through the edge of your hand. He's going to dive off like an Olympic diver, do a flip, and I'm going to catch him. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready? I'm ready to see him do it.
Ready, Rudy. Ready, Jennifer. Go, Rudy. Sometimes he just really likes the hand he's on. Oh, good news.
I want to try something.
Sean is helping me get the animals ready
Daddy, I
today.
didn't touch them.
And Sean looked in this box to make sure the roach was there. Guess what's in there?
What?
Baby roaches.
We want to see. We want to see the baby roaches.
They're very small. Make sure they don't get out. Sarasota would not appreciate that. Oh, there's one on the ground. Catch it, catch it. It's a baby Madagascar kissing cockroach. And Taylor, if you ask nicely, you can have it. If your mom says okay. Okay, boys and girls, have a seat. Yes? Later. Get your container and everything, set you up with a whole college. All right. Just don't tell anyone where you got it, Jay.
I didn't touch a different animal.
Well, honey, wait.
I have given you many chances, Mr. Dillon. Didn't you hold the millipede?
No.
Yes, you did. You had the millipede.
There's more, honey.
There's more, honey. There's more. Just wait.
Wait a minute. Come here. Sit up here. Can you make that jump? It's a big jump. Jump. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Jump. All right, Dylan. Okay.
Very still, Dylan. Very still.
Dylan, we're going to play a game. I'm going to let you look in this basket, but don't you tell anyone what's in here. It's going to be our secret. All right? Ready? That's what I do. I put alligators in boxes. Dylan, perhaps you didn't understand. I was going to let you look in here, and when you saw the animal, you were going to be quiet, not tell. It was going to be our secret. Let's try it again. Ready, Dylan? Don't tell anyone. Ready? What?
That's a nice part of the alligator.
Don't tell them what it is. But you did see it, right? And what you saw in here is very beautiful, wasn't it? What color was he, Dylan?
Green.
Oh, you better look again, my man. That's black. Alligators never are green. Okay, Dylan, you can have a seat. Thank you for playing the game.
What?
What's wrong?
We want to see the alligator. Yeah.
I can't do that.
Why?
It's against the policies of the program. I can only show one person. I've changed. Well, there's a good reason. I've changed my policies. Have a seat now, Mr. J. And Miss Josie. At this point, I cannot show you that alligator because it's not my choice. It's Dylan's choice. You need to ask him nicely. It's up to you, Dylan. It's beyond my control. It's your choice. Yes or no?
Yes.
Come on up here, Dylan. You have to help me.
Get up there, Mom.
Sit down. Your dad, help him up here. Ready, set, a boom. Oh, wait, Dylan. Come on, sit up here because I want you to choose someone to help me.
Yeah, just sit up there.
I want to.
And don't pick the birthday girl. Is there anyone else who's different? Now, didn't you tell me you wanted to hold an animal? I thought you did. Okay, well, you stay here and think about who you're going to choose. Because just wait a second. Just think. Put your hand down. Just think. Keep your brain going. Because let me show everyone the alligator first. Okay, but not yet. Stay there. Here we go. This is what Dylan has said you could see. What do you say to Dylan? What do you say to Dylan? Can we get that back?
You're not gonna. You're gonna look, honey.
Good. Okay. Here is Alfonso, the baby alligator. Isn't he beautiful? And what do you say to Dylan for letting you see him?
Thank you.
Good job. Hold on. Wait. He's whispering. Her name is Taylor. You said happy birthday, Taylor. His name is Dylan. He said, Dylan, thank you very much, because he wanted to come out and join the party. Good, he likes that. As a matter of fact, look, he's smiling. Okay. You know what he wants me to tell you? He wants me to tell everyone this. That's okay. He wants me to tell you this. If you go outside and you see an alligator in a lake or a river or a canal or a stream or wherever, don't get confused. Don't be confused. That alligator, that wild animal, is not like my friend Alfonso. My friend Alfonso is my pet. He's never been a wild alligator and he never will. That's why he's never going to fight me. But if you see an alligator outside and you go close to him, they get scared. And just like a bee, just like a scorpion, they'll protect themselves. and they can bite. So don't go close to a wild alligator. But here's something really, really important.
What's in that big
He
bag?
said if you ever see an alligator outside, even a big one, that you should never, never say never, never.
Never, never. Don't
Ever, ever.
Never, ever.
Never, never, ever, ever.
Never, never, ever, ever.
No, no. Never, never, ever, ever. Never, never, ever, ever, never, ever. Be afraid. Even if it's a giant alligator, 10, 12, 14 feet long. Don't be afraid of those animals. Don't be afraid of snakes. Any kind of snake. Don't be afraid of any kind of spider. But you need to be careful of some animals. But don't be afraid. Do you know, I really do know people who live in Florida who will never even go into their yard because they're scared of lizards, bugs, bees, butterflies. Everything scares them so badly that they don't even go outside. And that's too bad because we live in a beautiful state.
What if the alligator ran after you? Alligators are fast.
Well, if an alligator ran after me, I would run. And guess what?
But they're faster than people.
No, they're not. No, they're not. And the only time an alligator will chase you on land is if it's a girl, a female alligator protecting her nest. And you know how far they'll chase you? A couple of feet just to get you away from that nest. Some people say if an alligator chases you, which they will never do, that you should zig and zag when you run away. You know what I say? Don't stop to think whether you should zag or zig first. Run straight and fast. And you'll be away from that alligator in no time. I need someone to help me.
Taylor.
Oh my goodness. Josie, get up here. Raise your hand.
Oh, man.
Hurry up.
Daddy, I like him smile. I like him smile.
I need somebody new.
Is he a happy alligator? You already did one, though.
Taylor.
Is he a happy alligator?
Maria, you want to help?
No.
Caitlin, good.
Come on, Caitlin.
All right, we'll go back around. We're going to start with Jake again. Have a seat over here. Did you want to come up? You have to wake up first. Oh, he said, hi, Jake. He remembers you. He said, Jake, do him a favor, scratch his back. Look at that smile again. Scratch. All right, what else? Oh, he wants you to tickle his little scaly belly. Oh, he does that. You like that, huh? What? Oh, really? He's getting tired. He wants to take a nap. Look at him. Stop fussing. I'll get you a bed. I'll find a bed for you. Oh, did you bring an alligator bed? Oh, yes, you did. Put your two hands out. Put them closer together. That's what you wanted. Okay. Here we go. Shh. Don't vibrate that bed.
Cool, huh?
Say, wake up, Alfonso.
Wake up, Alfonso.
Thank you, Jay. Have a seat, Jay. He said, thanks, Jay. And he said now he wants Dylan to make a bed.
Dylan, make a bed.
Come on, he's asleep.
Put your hands together.
Josie,
Come on, honey. Put it.
here, try. He's asleep. Make a bed. Dylan, come over here, Dylan, so people can see you.
I want to do it.
It's
Ready?
okay, honey. Put your
Why
hand.
did he kick?
It's okay. Dylan, do it.
We'll get him. Oh, look at Josie. Excellent, Josie. Now, Dylan. All right, Dylan. Good job, Taylor.
Why you got me all stinky?
No,
Just
you didn't
touch
get
his
you all
tail.
stinky. Touch his tail, honey. Touch his tail.
I want to touch it.
Just touch his tail. All right, Taylor. He is good.
See, you touched it. You touched it.
Yeah.
Yes, honey.
Where's that ribbon?
You don't need to run. Touch his tail. Oh, yeah. We have Caitlin holding an animal. Taylor? And I bet you Marie is thinking about it.
Grandma, I holding him.
All right, Maria's doing it.
Maybe it's
And I bet you Chris is thinking almost about it.
same alligator.
Your brother touched him.
Same alligator that one.
That's right. Maybe it is.
Kill it. Let's see what it is.
I'm glad he's asleep. I didn't
I know it's a baby fellow. I know it's in that big thing, Taylor. I know it's in that big thing. Big yellow. I want to take I got the
No, I'm going to let the adults. Everyone have a seat.
Look, Josie.
Hi, Grandma doing it. What about my mommy do that?
Yeah, because he's on his back.
Yeah, they're going to Yeah. Take this. Say congratulations.
We'll be all right.
You can't look. I'll ask you. Ask him again.
No, we had Jen hold the phone.
Very soft.
I know
What? No, couldn't do it.
All right, bye-bye, Alex.
Bye-bye.
Up. You want what?
I didn't pet him.
Oh,
Come
I'm
again,
sorry.
Dale.
Here we go. Good.
There you go.
Taylor, gradually.
Taylor, did you touch his back?
Don't kiss him. And you know why? Go put that piece away. You know why? No, alligators don't like pieces. The reason is you guys have been touching animals, and you shouldn't combine the two things. Okay? Here we go. Right after I leave, when I'm finished, wash your hands before you eat. Bye, Alfonso.
Wait, what are you gonna do in the big one?
You want to see what's in here?
Yeah! Grandma, if that's
How many of you? Have a seat.
I'm gonna
How many of you? Girls, come on back. How many of you? Not now. Come here. Come here. I'm not finished. You're going to have to touch another animal. Why wash them around? Sit down. How many of you remember what I told you was in here? Nothing.
Didn't tell anything.
I told you. What's in here?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I know it.
No, you don't. What's in here?
Nothing.
Nothing. Here we go, boys. Here we go, girls. Here is Miss Nothing.
I know it's Miss Nothing. I'm going to see what it is. I know. See, I told you.
Jay.
Now, usually what I do,
I know.
I can pay
I told you.
usually during my programs,
Yellow.
I always have a snake. Usually the snake I bring is a little bit bigger, and it's yellow, and that's called a python, an albino python.
I know
This is a boa constrictor. Boa constrictors are like pythons in many, many ways. Now, a python
Oh, he's big.
lays eggs. And the python that I usually bring with me is getting ready to lay eggs. That's why she's at home. Boa constrictors are cousins to the python. But unlike the python, they do not lay eggs. Boa constrictors give birth to babies that are alive. And this young lady, boa constrictor, is getting ready to have babies in 2 months. They will be born alive, and that's why she looks so heavy. She can have maybe 60 babies inside her right now. 60.
Are we going to touch her?
Yeah, look what she's doing to my leg.
She's constricted. Oh, yeah, she's wrapping
She's
up.
wrapping around, and she's holding. You may think she's squeezing. She could squeeze if she wanted to, because she's very strong. And this kind of snake, when they catch their food, and they like eating rabbits and rats and things, when she catches one of those, she will squeeze, wrap her body around just like this, and squeeze the animal until till the animal stops breathing. But right now, she's not squeezing my leg. She's just doing that to hold on so she doesn't fall.
We're all gonna get the hold of it.
You're all going to get the hold.
I don't wanna.
Sit right on your
down,
bottom.
sit down.
I'm going to go like this. You take
Dylan,
that
hold it.
part.
Hold it, Dylan.
Just
Hold
on
it.
your lap. That's all. You don't have to hold it. Just stay there.
Okay, there you go. Hold it, Dylan. That's it. Touch it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it.
Is she heavy? Now you boys and girls.
Beautiful. Yes.
You boys and girls. Oh, oh, JC, she likes you. Ready? Let me get her tail out from there. JC, stand up. Ready? She is heavy. Ready?
Yeah.
Josie, come on up.
I want Jake to do it.
Jake first.
Dylan, do it.
How does it feel, Jake?
How does it feel, Jake?
Heavy.
Heavy.
Go.
She weighs about 30 pounds. Only if you're sitting on your bottoms.
I weigh more than her. Okay, I'm not my food.
Ready? Josie. I thought we had a deal. Okay.
Come on, Josie.
She's heavy, listen. I'm not even gonna touch him.
Come on, do it.
I just
Maria.
You just want to touch it?
Come on up.
She's heavy, Maria. Oh. Not really.
Caitlin, how about you?
Me.
You don't have.
I want to do it again.
Wait a minute.
Dylan, come on, Chris.
Chris. Come on, Chris. Hold him, Chris. Come here.
Heavy. It's like Animal Planet. Heavy.
Come here, Chris. Okay. Boys, sit down. Come here, Caitlin. I'm holding
That
it.
was heavy. I don't want to hold it anymore.
Dylan, come on up.
Go. Go.
Okay, just pet him. You guys sit down. Just pet him. Come on, Taylor. Just pet him.
There you go.
Taylor,
Touch
why
him
don't
more.
we get a
Pet him
picture
more.
of
Pet him more.
What is that?
That'd be a good birthday picture. You want to hold it?
No. Daddy,
I did.
Oh, wait a minute. Jesse, watch Jesse. Stand up, Jesse. Turn around. Where's that camera? Where's that little?
Dylan, you don't want to do it?
All those babies are right in here.
I know you can feel them. What are you going to do with these, babe?
Trade them.
My sister wants
Either sell them or trade them. And strong.
Would you put him on my arm?
Yeah,
I like him on my arm.
I can do that.
Put it over there, okay?
All right, come on up front, Dill.
Can I do
Excuse
it?
me, Jesse.
Melody, touch it.
Here we go, Dylan. Ready? Turn around this way, Dylan. Turn around more. Ready? Look up. Look at Dad.
Look at me. Dylan, look at me.
Where's your dad? Look up. There we go. He got me. All right. Everybody sit down.
Come on, sit down, Maria.
When people think of pythons and boas, they think of big, big
I wish
snakes.
I had a snake like
I'm
that.
going to show you now a baby kind of boa.
A bone?
But usually when you hear about these kind of snakes, you don't think of boas, but they really are boas. Some people call these water boas. There's even been movies made about them.
Movies?
These are 1 week old
Anaconda.
baby anacondas.
He has 2 heads together.
Look at those, Dylan. Look at those.
Anacondas
Two.
are a kind of boa, just like boa constrictors are a kind of
He
boa.
has 2 heads.
Look at that. They're only 1 week old. There's 2 of them there. They don't have
There's
two
two
legs.
of them, honey.
Let me separate them so you don't get too confused. Look, they might bite.
No, they don't.
And anacondas love eating fish. And if you've ever caught a fish and try to hold it, you know they're slippery and slimy. So anacondas have very long teeth to help them hold on to the fish. And you don't want to get bitten by one because those teeth are very long. But look at that. They have not eaten yet. They're going to first shed their skin in another week maybe. And after they shed, that's when they'll start eating. What do you think I'm going to feed them?
What egg?
Fish, maybe mice eat them.
Children.
Not children. You know how big this snake can get?
What?
Taylor, I want you to help. Come here for a minute. Put your hand up. You're not going to touch
No, you're not
anything.
gonna touch anything, honey.
I need you to help me though. Put your hand up like this. Now, higher. Right now, these snakes, they're newly born. They're babies. They're this long. Start walking that way. Stop. The boa constrictor you saw, here. Turn around, Taylor. Hold your hand up. That snake can grow to be this big.
Whoa.
Keep on walking into the playground.
Okay.
Stop. Back. Walk. Keep on coming. Stop. Stop. No. Stop. Turn around. Now back up a little bit. Keep your hand up. Back up a little bit more.
Hand up.
Hand up. Back up a little bit more. Stop. These snakes can get to be that big.
To over there.
From over here to over there.
Whoa.
That
Are
is
you
big.
going
Come on
to
back,
go
Taylor.
over where you are? To over to there?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with them when they grow up?
Oh, no. I have exhibits that I put up in museums and things, so they look part of that exhibit. Did you girls and boys enjoy the animals?
Yeah.
I want you to do me one more favor.
Yes.
Taylor, come up and stand so everybody can wish you happy birthday. You don't have to touch anything. Turn around. Everyone say, happy birthday, Taylor.
Happy birthday.
Now, what do you need to do with your hands?
Wash your hands. All right, let's go wash your hands.
Taylor.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't do that.
I average 2 to 3 birthdays on the weekends, and during the week I'm doing it all the time.
This is a great program.
Now, tell me your name and some contact information for you.
Okay, my name is Doug Skull, and contact information, phone number is area code 727-896-3801. My email address is doughope@gte.net. That's DOUGHOPE @gte.net.
Do you have a website?
Not yet.
The name of your business?
It's called Hands on Planet Earth, or Hope.
And you work in which areas of Florida?
I travel throughout Florida.
How'd you get started in this program?
I've been doing programs like this since the early 70s, working part-time in a museum and doing groups walking around up in New Jersey. And then I continued doing programs as a teacher. I was a science teacher in Pinellas County, continued doing programs at schools on the weekends. And then I was education director at Great Explorations Museum in St. Pete. And I developed more of these programs and trained staff and had everybody else doing what I'm doing. And then decided to just do it on my own.
That's great. And you have a fine assistant here?
Oh, I sure do, Sean.
This is Sean, the assistant.
That's awesome. Very good. Good, excellent control of the